Good day, everyone. I am Narciso, and together with my group, we are going to discuss to you about operating system. These are the contents of our presentation. It includes introduction to operating system, core OS functions, types of operating system, evolution of operating system, and discussion of real-world applications. Now, let's talk about the definition and purpose of an operating system. So, an operating system is a system software that manages computer hardware and software resources. It acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. So, basically, an operating system is like a bridge for us users to communicate within the computer itself. It accepts users' input and processes the input for the computer to understand, and the computer will make an output which can easily understand by the users. The purpose of operating system is to make the computer easy to use. It made the computer user-friendly with the use of graphical user interfaces like visuals, icons, windows, and yung mga nakikita pa natin dito sa ating screen or monitor. It is also to manage hardware efficiently, meaning it controls computer components like the CPU, storage, RAM, and other input and output devices. It is also to manage control applications kasi lahat ng applications or programs are not directly connected to the hardware. Thus, it all goes to the operating systems first.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Nandaya. Let's talk about core OS functions. There are four core operating system functions: process management, memory management, file system management, and device management. First is process management. Process management is responsible for handling programs that are currently running on the computer. The operating system creates, schedule, and terminate processes to ensure smooth multitasking. It also allocates CPU time so multiple applications can run efficiently and at the same time. Next is memory management. Memory management controls how RAM is used by different programs. The operating system allocates memory space to processes and frees it when it's no longer needed. It also ensures that programs do not interfere with each other memory spaces.
So the file system management is the operating system function that organizes data into files and folders, controls how data is stored in storage devices, and manages operations such as creating, reading, writing, deleting, and securing files. It also handles access permissions, ensuring that only authorized users and programs can access or modify specific data. While device management, on the other hand, focuses on controlling and coordinating all hardware components connected to the computer, such as keyboard, mouse, printer, monitor, and storage devices. The operating system uses device drivers to communicate with each piece of hardware to manage input and output operations, allocate system resources, and prevents conflicts when multiple programs try to use the same device.
Hi, I'm Marisa Binetes and I'll be discussing about types of operating systems. There are four types of operating systems, namely batch operating system, time-sharing operating system, distributed operating system, and real-time operating system. The first one is the batch operating system. It's a type of OS that processes jobs in groups or batches without user interaction. Ibig sabihin, the user prepares the task first, then the system executes them automatically one by one. Ginamit ito mostly sa early computer systems where efficiency was more important than user interaction. For example, payroll processing, lahat ng data iipunin muna, then sabay-sabay ipaprocess. The second one is the time-sharing operating system allows multiple users or programs to use the computer at the same time. Pero in reality, the CPU rapidly switches between tasks, giving each user a small amount of processing time. Next is distributed operating system, manages multiple computers and makes them work together as one system. Kahit hiwa-hiwalay ang machines, they share resources like data, storage, and processing power. Ginagamit ito sa mga systems that require resource sharing and high performance across networks, tulad ng large data processing environments. Lastly, a real-time operating system is an operating system that's designed to manage and execute tasks in real time, meaning it can guarantee a predictable and timely response to events. Unlike general-purpose operating systems like Windows or Linux, an RTOS is optimized for applications that require precise timing and reliability, such as embedded systems, robotics, medical devices, industrial control systems, and more.
Hi, I'm Marjeline G. Gamboa and let's talk about evolution of operating system. These are the evolution of operating systems from first generation to present. First generation, 1940s to 1950s. Dito, yung mga computer tulad nung nasa example na ENIAC and UNIVAC is manual natin ginagawa. Ibig sabihin, tayo yung nagsiset ng mga switches, naglalagay ng mga punch card at nag-aayos ng mga wiring para mag-run yung isang program. Second generation, 1960s. Sa second generation naman, dito na nagkakaroon ng mga improvement. May tinatawag tayong batch processing. Halimbawa nito is yung IBM System or 360. Dito na hindi na mano-mano yung bawat program. Pinagsasama-sama muna yung mga tasks into batches, tapos automatic na silang tatakbo isa-isa. Third generation, 1970s. Dito na nag-introduce yung multi-user at multitasking. Ibig sabihin, marami ng tao ang pwedeng gumamit ng isang computer na sabay-sabay. Halimbawa nito yung sa Unix at Multex. Dahil sa time-sharing system, hinahati ang oras ng computer para mabigyan ng chance ang bawat user.
Fourth generation, 1980s. Dito na yung pag-usbong ng mga personal computers na gumagamit ng mga operating systems like MS-DOS at mga early version ng Microsoft Windows. So from malaking mainframe ng mga computers, naging desktop type na siya na pwede sa mga bahay at school. Lastly is fifth generation, from 1990s up to the present. Ito na yung mga tinatawag nilang mga modern operating system, kagaya ng mga Linux, Windows, Mac OS or iOS, and Android. So dito, hindi lang computer ang may operating system na, pati mga phones, tablets, at mga servers. So from manual machines noong 1940s, ngayon ay connected na tayo globally through smart devices.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Diaz and I will discuss about real-world examples. Real-world examples of operating system. First is Microsoft Windows. Real-world applications of Microsoft Windows span personal, computing, business, education, and government environments. Its widespread adoption stems from a familiar interface, broad software compatibility, and robust support for legacy systems critical to many organizations. Next is Linux. Linux serves as the backbone of servers, embedded systems, and open source infrastructure across the globe. It powers most of the internet, website, and cloud services. The operating system is valued for its open source flexibility, high stability, strong security, and low deployment cost. Next is Mac OS. Mac OS is preferred by creative professionals, educators, software developers, and business users. Its appeal lies in sleek hardware-software integration, robust security features, and optimized tools that streamline creative workflows and support seamless integration with other Apple devices like iPads and iPhones. Last is Android. Android is the world's most popular mobile operating system, powering smartphones, tablets, and a wide range of portable devices. The platform is driven by open source customization capabilities for manufacturers, a diverse selection of affordable devices, and a massive app ecosystem on Google Play.